Hello and welcome to this tutorial about Nexis UNI. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to conduct a basic search in Power Search and learn about the connectors available. These skills apply to all basic searches across the database, so don't be afraid to use what you learned here to apply to news, companies, or the market insight part of the database. On screen, you can see the Power Search page. Here is your basic search bar, and underneath are the advanced search options, which we'll learn about in another video. Let's conduct a search by using a key term, management. So I will type it into the box, and I will hit the search button. Here are our results. As you can see, management just doesn't show up only in your title, but also in the body of the article, and the results are quite varied. Let's be a bit more specific by using one of the connectors. First, let's start with a phrase search. We can do this with quotations, and results will only show that phrase. So let's add hospitality in front of management and put it in quotations. So I'll type in hospitality with a quotation mark, and we'll hit search. Alright, so here are our results, and only sources with hospitality management appear. What if I want to find something with hospitality and human resources? Let's include and see what appears. I'll refine my search in the search bar up here. And remember to use quotation marks because we're going to be looking for a phrase as well. So I'll type in human resources and hit search. You can see that our results have gotten narrower now. By including and, it means that we want sources with all the key terms or phrases included. You can add as many as you want. So let's try adding staffing. So this one you will also have to put in quotation marks because it is a specific key term we want. So after you've typed that in, let's hit search. Alright, so now we're under 1,000 news results. Well, what if I want to search for other terms similar to staffing? This is where we can use or, which includes more than one word or term. So let's try adding staffing or staff or employees. So you'll have to put them in individual quotation marks so that the search string knows it's searching for one of these three words. And once you've done that, you will hit the search button. Alright, so now we can see from the first result here that we can see both staff and staffing in the body of the result, as well as all the other search terms that we are indicated. So this is helpful if you want to include as many terms as you want that have the same meaning. So some articles may just use staffing, some may use staff, some may use employees, etc., etc. But what if you want to exclude a term? Let's say you don't want to read about students. We can use not in our search string. We generally use not at the last part of our search string because it can mess up our results. So for Nexis UNI, it only works if you write and not beside it. So we'll put and not, and again, we'll put students in quotation marks, and let us hit the search button. So we went from about 2,000 results to only 1,000 results. So everything that has the word student in it will not be included. There are also two more options that we can use in our search string. We can do a proximity search and a wildcard search. In a proximity search, you're looking for sources where two or more words appear within a specified distance within each other. So I'm going to erase this, and let's try a different search string. Let's try this example. So we're going to type in staff W/5 shortage. And once you've typed that, you will hit search. So what this does is it finds the word staff within 5 words of shortage. You can see that this works to highlight sources that not only say staff shortage, but also staffing, staffing shortages, and if we look at the second source, we've got shortage of staff. So that's how a proximity search works. Lastly, let's talk about wildcard searching. This is where a symbol takes place of more or one characters. For example, let's erase this one and let's type in educat, and we're going to put down the asterisk to represent the wildcard, and we're going to hit the search button. And here you can see in our first result we have words like education, educational, and etc. And if we look in our second result, we've got other words like educationist, educating. So what this does, it finds words with the same root, but also gives us words that end in that have different endings so that you can expand your search to have multiple words with the same beginning but different ending. Okay, so I hope this tutorial was helpful for you to start your own search strings, and we'll continue with our tutorials on how to use filters and advanced searching. Thank you for watching and happy browsing.